Will the supersonic Dream Chaser soon be competing with Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin in the space tourism race? Well, that's the plan anyway. Sierra Space is developing the Dream Chaser as the world's first and only winged commercial space plane. The aircraft is designed to take off atop a rocket and then return to Earth on its own wings, landing itself much like the original space shuttle designs. The company said it has signed a memorandum of understanding with Spaceport America to use its 12,000-foot runway in southern New Mexico. Sierra said it's growing the list of compatible sites where the Dream Chaser can land, including the shuttle landing facility at NASA's Kennedy Space Center, as well as airports in Alabama, Japan, and of course Spaceport Cornwall in the UK. The Dream Chaser is based on a NASA design concept called the HL-20 from around 1990. During a 2013 test, the craft failed to deploy part of its landing gear and skidded across the runway. The company has since focused on a cargo version, which is scheduled to fly 7 missions to deliver 1,200 pounds of supplies to the ISS beginning in 2023. But Sierra said it has always planned a multi-mission version that will carry 3 to 7 astronauts. The crewed version would be ready by 2025, according to the company. The announcement about the partnership with Spaceport America is part of Sierra's plans to build a global network that would allow high-value payloads to be delivered. Spaceport America has 6,000 square miles of restricted airspace, a 12,000-foot by 200-foot runway, and vertical launch complexes. Virgin Galactic launched its first Unity 22 mission there last year. Sierra Space also announced plans to open the first commercial human spaceflight center and astronaut training academy. Dr. Janet Kavindi, a veteran NASA astronaut, will lead the new facility at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. Kavindi foresees different astronauts being trained at the facility, including career astronauts who will spend months in space and experimental astronauts or private citizens who want to visit Orbital Reef, which is being designed as the world's first private space station. What probably could have gone in this week's moment of joy, a buzz of clicks and gleeful victory squeals, composed the soundtrack in our first ever footage from the perspective of dolphins freely hunting off the coast of North America. The U.S. Navy strapped cameras to their dolphins, which are trained to help identify undersea mines and protect some of America's nuclear stockpile, then gave them free rein to hunt in San Diego Bay. The clever marine mammals did not disappoint, offering up exciting chases and even targeting venomous sea snakes to the surprise of the researchers. For such popular, well-known animals, there are so many basic things that we don't yet know about these highly social and often gross creatures, like precisely how they typically feed. Researchers broadly know of at least 2 techniques: slurping up prey like noodles from a bowl, or ramming them down like a hot dog between rides at a state fair. But the footage has revealed a whole lot more. The cameras, strapped to 6 bottlenose dolphins from the U.S. National Marine Mammal Foundation, recorded 6 months of footage and audio, providing us with new insights into these mammals' hunting strategies and communications. The recording equipment was placed on their backs and sides, displaying disturbingly odd angles of their eyes and mouths. While these dolphins aren't wild, they are provided with regular opportunities to hunt in the open ocean, complementing their usual diet of frozen fish. So it's likely that these animals use similar methods to their wild brethren. As dolphins hunted, they clicked almost consistently at intervals of 20 to 50 milliseconds. On approaching prey, click intervals shortened into a terminal buzz and then a squeal. On contact with fish, buzzing and squealing was almost constant until after the fish was fully swallowed. The camera-strapped dolphins caught more than 200 fish, including bass, croakers, halibut, smelt, and pipefish, the smelt often flung themselves into the air in desperate attempts to escape the skillful predators. But the dolphins tracked their every move, swimming upside down to give their swiveling eyes a clear view, a technique also observed previously in wild dolphins. The lead author of the study, Sam Ridgway, recently passed away at age 86, leaving behind a rich legacy of research. His creative approach to partnering with Navy dolphins to better understand the species' behavior, anatomy, health, sonar, and communication will continue to educate and inspire future scientists for generations. As for the Navy-trained dolphins, they work in open water almost every day. They can swim away if they choose, and over the years, a few have, but almost all of them stay. The research was published in PLOS ONE.